That's a big milestone. What the fuck, shit.
So,
Alright, hold on.
oh, alright.
I didn't know I was supposed to start it. Start it?
Yeah.
Alright, hey.
Howdy.
Welcome back to Your Local Teens, episode 25.
Yes, sir.
Did you know on the 25th Hunger Games, they actually did double the people? Called the Quarter Quell.
And that's ironic.
It actually is.
But that's ironic though, because we have 2/5 of the people.
True.
And I know that I probably deserve it. And yeah, I know that you probably don't care at all. Well, tell me, girl, was it ever really worth it? Was it ever really worth it all?
Tanner died, and it's...
Tanner might be, what's the word that Jesus was?
resurrected.
Yeah, resurrected.
Jesus. Alright, dude. Wait, are we filming?
Yeah, we're actually filming. I think so. We should be rolling.
It's
We're
weird,
just
just the
sitting
two
here.
of us, you know?
I know. It's been a minute.
Most songs have got little squeaky Max yelling at
Yeah,
us.
it's always little squeaky Max.
Always little squeaky
And for
Max.
some reason it became a like a thing that if we don't have Max, we don't record an episode at all. So I don't know
Yeah,
how.
it did kind of go like that, but
We hear.
you never know. Interesting. NFL is going to start in about 4 days. First preseason game.
No way.
On God.
Actually?
On God.
No.
I'm pretty sure the first preseason game
No.
is our first day of practice. Well, not.
When is the first NFL preseason game? Bro, tell me when.
If only we had our phone.
Yeah, and actually, let's move this a little bit closer to me.
True.
That's probably alright. I just want to see when the. It took me to the Wikipedia page. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. I could be super wrong, but it's like the.
It's gotta be later than that, because the first game is September 8th.
Yeah, but it's like the Hall of Fame game or whatever. The Hall of Fame field. I'm telling you. Do you think I could look it up while it's
Yeah,
recording?
you should be able to. And if not, that's recording audio too, so you can just, put it all together. I can, because I'm Bill. I want to pay for an editing software because I've been using InShot on my phone. And so I get a watermark. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the watermark's bad. It's been a hot minute since we recorded an episode. As of today, it's been 21 days since we uploaded, which means probably 22 days.
Look at that, boy.
For real? August 3rd? So that's in 3 days.
I told you.
It's on a Monday?
What day is today? No.
No.
Today is a Monday.
Yo, be quiet.
Thursday. Yeah, our first day of football practice is the first.
That's crazy.
Which,
I didn't know.
yeah, I'm telling you, NFL season.
Why? I don't
sneaking
even
up
know
on
why
us.
they had the Hall of Fame game.
It's just because they have that old ass stadium. I mean, old poopy stadium, and I'm sorry, Mom. Old poopy stadium, and they need to play a game there every year. So it's just the first game of the year. That's way too early. I think it's a week earlier than every other game.
Yeah.
What the?
There's popping upstairs. Is there like a sun shower or something?
No, it's like creaking. It's like
Yeah, but
someone.
that's kind of
really
what it sounds
fat
like in
just
here when it
fell.
rains.
I'm sorry for all you
Fat people.
fat
out
people
there.
that just fell down. Yeah. Alright. Sorry.
Alright, we gotta talk about something. Because
That's true.
it's just the two of us, so we gotta like...
We haven't recorded a podcast so long.
I know. We're broken.
There's always something Max says that makes me mad.
I was just gonna ask a
on.
really controversial question, but I can't because it's inappropriate.
Can't be inappropriate around here.
Who's the person out of the 5 of us that you're not gonna let date your daughter?
Max.
Why? Why Max?
I'm not explaining why. All of you guys. No. All of you guys I would not.
No, Tanner would be sweet.
Yeah, but like you guys are the same age as me, and my daughter would be.
Well, yeah, but like
if you guys were the same age.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just gonna check all this stuff real quick first, though, because I'm worried that something's not running right. It's all right. It's working.
I think I would let Tanner. I would let you date my daughter. I think just not Max.
Just not Max. All right.
I want to let Max date my daughter. What about you?
Me.
You wouldn't let yourself date your daughter.
Yeah.
Well, I sure hope so.
Nah, but like, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
If I was in somebody else's position,
I feel like you could. I don't know. I just for sure, Max. Max, I hope you're listening to this.
He won't. Max has listened to one of our episodes, and it was the episode where he was the editor.
You still listen to what? That's so sad.
I know.
Sometimes when I'm bored, I just let him play all the way through, or like at least a minute, so we get to play. So someday there's just like one play.
I can see
Probably
retention.
just me.
But
Oh shoot, I should be listening to it more.
should just listen to the whole thing.
For more retention. But when you're there, it's like,
The
wow.
YouTube algorithm, that thing, it's been promoting us lately.
We're famous.
We are famous. Your local teens. Number 2 podcast in the world. Number 1
I
in South
forgot
Dakota.
we said that.
Yeah, we always said that. The good old days.
We're out of our groove.
We haven't. Our episodes have changed. You think we should just go back to just sound? I've thought about that a couple times. I'm like, let's just undo all the video stuff. Pow, 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 pow.
But then we could maybe make money off YouTube, right?
Oh, we gotta get. It's. I screenshotted it and posted it on my story, to
Yeah.
promote the podcast.
I don't remember what it was though.
It's 1,000 subscribers, and either, 1 million shorts views, or 4,000 hours of playtime. We only have 40 hours of playtime so far. And we only have 10 subscribers.
So that just
Or
means
9 or whatever. I think it's 10 though.
we just gotta start making a lot of Gmail accounts.
Yeah.
Or the listeners could just subscribe.
Subbot! Best song ever. Nick, what's your favorite song?
I'm not. What's my favorite song?
Yeah. I'm not.
What is my favorite song? I really like Riptide. Yeah.
Vance Joy?
Yeah. That's kind of a basic answer, but...
I was going to sing it, but then my voice quit.
Take me down to the Riptide.
Yeah, but I was going to sing it from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
And I can't say lady that high.
Dude,
No, I ain't got
do
it
it.
in me.
I know.
Anyway.
What's your favorite
No.
song?
Oh, what's my favorite song? Congratulations by PewDiePie.
No, it's not.
No,
It's actually not.
No, it's not. But every time you listen to that, bro,
I mean...
congratulations or something lasagna.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say, and I was like, I can't say that.
Yeah, yeah, every time you listen to that, it hits. Bro, T-Series has like 230 mil now.
Yeah, they're just unfair. Mr. Beast is gonna catch up to him.
Not to T-Series.
No, he's not.
But he already, like, he hit 1 million and he made this, like, thank you for 1 million subscribers video. Do you watch any Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
I'm not even subscribed or anything. I just only watch it because it's always on recommended. And they're
Yeah.
entertaining. They're good videos. They're really good videos. It's just...
I
don't watch the ones where he's, like, because it's just boring. Like the...
Making 1,000 blind people see for the first time again.
Like...
Yeah, but those are like 6 years ago or whatever.
No, those are...
Oh,
No.
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was a bigger Mr. Beast fan back in the day.
Yeah, so...
When he had about like 20 million subscribers, I would say.
Yeah, same.
Maybe like 10 to 20. I actually bought his merch.
Yeah, you
It
did.
was
you
the,
did.
The donut sprinkle.
Yeah.
I could sell that on eBay for like 10 million one day. Yep, so I'm just going to keep it. When Mr. Beast dies, that's going to
Was it a limited thing, or do they still sell it?
They don't sell it anymore.
Chris, bro. Can I talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Alright. Bro, like the whole dynamic of the videos changed. You see the new videos? And like, they're like trying to avoid... because all the OGs like us are just going to quit watching.
The editors don't want to put it in.
Yeah, they're like avoiding Chris. Like Chris has like one line an episode. What's Chris's new name? Does Chris have a new name?
Christina.
Oh, for real?
I don't know. I think it might just be Chris spelled with a K now.
What?
I think that's what it is.
How does that change anything?
New
It's
name.
more feminine. Duh.
Yeah. Duh. Okay, well, what's that dude's name? Anthony Padilla.
Yeah.
You know that? He did an interview with Chris.
I saw.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched the whole thing.
I've seen
just seen
clips.
Yeah. That's gonna be our thumbnail because we don't shoot thumbnails, you know. So the thumbnails for the last 2 episodes have just been
Random.
and so the last one was I was like, yo, I searched through that minute, every single frame. We shoot at 30 frames per second. I clicked through every single frame to find the best one, and I did. Because I flexed and everyone was like, and then we stood up and like dapped up, you know.
That's fire.
Yeah, but so there was only that one frame where nobody was moving. That game was fun though.
No, it was fun.
And so, I think if Max would just come to Exos,
Max.
jeez.
But no, you're not listening.
No, I think we should play poker, and we just film it from above, and we put the mic above us, you know, and we'd sit on a table, and we just play poker, Texas Hold'em.
That's an idea right there.
I know.
That's an idea
I know.
right there.
Don't steal it. Getting There, the Getting There podcast is gonna steal it. I subscribe to them, by the way.
Aren't they just other teenagers doing it?
Yeah, they're the same as us. They're the only ones that are doing the same thing as us that are still making content. And
But are they 25 episodes in like we are?
no, they're only like 10 episodes in, but they did a couple vlogs also. But Your Local Teens is now subscribed to Getting There, and I commented on their most recent video like, "Hey yo, collab."
Collab. Where are they from? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. We wouldn't be able to collab though.
You know,
If they're from anywhere, like, yeah. There's rattling up there.
Okay, but how would we get an over the top view? You know what I mean?
We do it at somebody's house.
Oh.
Because we can't get a table big enough to play poker here.
That's true.
With all 5 of us.
You know what me, Tay, and Max were talking about? We were talking about a Star Wars marathon. Every single movie we watch in 2 days.
Yeah, and we film it.
We don't gotta film it. No, this is just
No, we gotta film something, bro.
Oh.
We gotta have more entertaining stuff than we're doing right now. Because we're just sitting. Our attention is like 3 minutes. Our average viewer.
3 minutes is a long time, man. I mean, we could all of us just like at my house watch a movie after, rate it, you know?
Yeah.
Be like, oh, this is how I feel so far.
Are we gonna
you know?
watch all the stupid stuff like Solo and Rogue One?
No,
All
that
right.
would be a different.
Good. Just the
Just
the
the
9.
movies.
The 9.
Yeah.
There's 9. Yeah. All right.
No, but we
No.
might want to watch Solo and Rogue One. Rogue One's kind of fire.
If we watch, which one's Rogue One?
That's like the in between.
That's where they find. That's how they find the Death Star tape.
Yeah. Yeah, it's explaining that.
But I got a challenge for you, Nick,
What?
and I think I can do it. Name all 9 of them in order.
No, I can't do that.
It's
My memory's
Phantom
too-
Menace, right? And then the Clone Wars. And then what's the third one?
I know what the fourth one
Is the third one Revenge of the Sith?
Right.
Yeah. Revenge of the Sith. And the fourth one's A New Hope. Fifth one, Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi. And then what's the seventh? Rise of...
I don't even
Right.
remember.
Yeah, neither do I.
They're bad.
They are. They're just trying. They were just trying to milk the Star Wars. Whatever.
See, that's the thing.
Right.
I mean, we could do it, and then we like all have like like on Survivor, the sit down interview thing.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
It was terrible. They're like in the office.
yeah. And then like slowly
Dude,
you'll see.
I
like,
think I don't know if we should keep making podcasts or switch to like more like 15-minute content, but it's funny and well edited. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we'd have episodes farther apart than
it would take more work.
Yeah,
That's
it
why.
would take more work.
No, I think like it
I
would
think
be
that'd
funny.
be so much fun to do though.
Because we would because if we watched all the movies like Rogue One and Solo, it would take like ridiculous amount of time.
Yeah.
So it'd slowly be us like being excited for the movies, and then
Yeah.
like at the end we would just be like,
Dude, I'm done with it.
and we would end with the worst movies too. So it'd just be like 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
I need to go to bed.
Which one's your favorite?
I always liked the third one.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's the one where Anakin turns into Darth Vader?
Yeah, I've always been a big Darth Vader fanboy.
I see how it is. I'm a Yoda guy myself.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
I'm a baby Yoda man myself.
Grogu.
Grogu, yeah. Dude, they could have just called him Baby Yoda.
I know.
Like
Because
someone should've just
before they even named him, everyone was calling him Baby Yoda.
I know, and then they had to give him a name because like you can't just.
They had to
name
prove
someone
that he
Baby.
wasn't Yoda.
Yeah, like he
But
looks like Yoda.
When does that take place though?
Is
Is that like before all of it? Is that like before any Star Wars stuff?
No.
Like, where is that in relation to like Luke or Anakin?
Well, Luke. Who's in it?
Kapow.
Help me out here, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I've watched like none of the Mandalorian.
I've watched it all.
I think I've watched it all. I didn't pay attention to it yet.
It's after the Clone Wars.
Oh, so it's in between like 2 and 3 then?
I mean, the show, the Clone Wars.
Oh, and when's the show, the Clone Wars? It's probably at the same time as the Clone Wars, the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a Prime. Just a sip. I'm telling you, we need a Jamie.
It's The New Hope. Takes place around The New Hope. Boy, episode 2 isn't called The Clone Wars.
Yeah, it is.
It's called Attack of the Clones.
Same thing.
Wait, hold
My
on.
nose too, but my phone's sitting on the TV.
Obi-Wan is in the show. That's what I meant. Oh, shoot. It's after The Empire Strikes Back. No, after The Return of the Jedi. And in between The Force Awakens. Oh my.
That's so it's Return of the Jedi. Or that's 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then The Force Awakens. Is that's 7? And then 8 is like, when's The Last Jedi? That must be 7, because that's when Luke dies. And then 9 is The Rise of Skywalker. Or, no, 8 would be
8 is The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi.
9 is The Rise of Skywalker.
The Rise of Skywalker.
And that's the most recent one.
Yeah. Because Kylo Ren is also a Skywalker.
Yeah, so that my voice was just really, really loud there.
Yeah, it's fine.
But no, it would
Right, because how does that work? So, Leia and Han had Kylo Ren.
Shoot, I need to watch these
That's how it
movies.
works. That's how it works. And so then that means, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For sure skis?
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I mean. It would take 1 day and 2 hours to watch all the movies.
How, you know what we should do? We should listen to all of your local teens content. There's like 15 hours.
Oh.
It would take a full day to do that. All of your local teens content.
Yeah, that could be our part 2 to react. We just watch a bunch of series in a row.
How long would it take to like watch like all of Friends?
All of Friends.
Because they're like
So-
30-minute episodes. It's like 30 to 12.
I don't know how many Friends episodes there are.
12. I don't know. I've watched it. I've watched them all. Too many times.
I've watched all of the Office episodes.
It'd be like 100 hours, I think. I think it'd be about 100 hours.
Shoot. Yep, that's what we're gonna do next. Have you seen those? I watch them a lot, but they're like 5-hour long YouTube videos, and it's like ranking every episode of like The Simpsons. You know what I mean? Well, I don't watch it all. I always fall asleep, but that's what we should do. But individually, we're ranking.
I've been getting really into like 3-hour long like interviews with people.
Interviews.
Yeah,
Really?
and that makes you fall asleep. But you know how it's like to get hyped up for, you got to get hyped up for something sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to get hyped up for this, not like you know. What I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, and like not like studying up on tape, but like learning like, oh yeah, that's what Joe Rogan does. You know what I mean?
Alright. In news, Elon Musk changed the name of Twitter to X.
I get back from Alaska, plane ride back, there's internet on the plane, and I'm like, just looking at stuff, you know, like what went on when I was in a different world. And X, I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
And so then, yeah.
But what I thought was really funny, I mean, so there was, someone had a bunch of tabs open, like, and pinned them, you know, on Google.
Yeah.
And then there was like 9 of them, and they were all X, right? And they were like, which one of these is Twitter, and which one of them are porn?
Oh.
They were all porn. And people were like, oh, number 3 is X, number 3 is X. So, yeah, apparently there's
Yeah, but
a lot of
it like
things.
fits his brand though, was the idea, right? Because like SpaceX.
Is that what it is?
I think so. I think it's because it fits his brand better. But
I don't know.
it's so weird.
But like,
just completely rebranding. It's like,
but like
Like-
when you tweet, it's still called tweets.
oh, is it? It's not called X's or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if it's changed.
You know, Elon Musk wants to get rid of eventually all birds. Did you see that?
Because they're not real.
We gotta get Mr. Bishop on.
yeah, bro.
That'd be so
Mr.
much
Bishop.
fun. That'd be so much fun.
No, but also in the App Store, in Apple, it's still called Twitter.
Yeah.
Because you have to have 2 characters long for the App Store.
Oh.
So you can't just call it X. I'm pretty sure. And I bet.
So weird. I'm still
I don't know why, bro.
attention.
But he wants to change it to like the biggest app in the world.
It will be.
He wants it to be like PayPal, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok.
Have
He
you
wants
seen
to run it all.
Twitter Spaces?
Twitter Spaces?
Yeah.
What is that?
You can live stream on Twitter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had no clue what it was. Just don't. It's not gonna work. The
All right.
13th
I've got
biggest
faith in
app.
Elon.
The 13th biggest app in America wants to become just the app, the one app.
Have you seen the guys where they take on like TikTok and they go and they're like whatever draft, like so like green things draft.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
The bread basket.
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's the dudes.
They had one and it was like guess the top 5 or maybe it was 5 or 10 downloaded apps this year. Can you do it? What do you think it is?
Yeah, but it would be YouTube. Yeah.
In no order. Don't go in order because that's
All right.
too hard to do.
Just
in
what
order.
I think with the
Yeah,
10
yeah,
would be.
Yep.
I think YouTube would be up there. I assume Twitter would be up there. Instagram probably. Facebook. But it's also hard. Like, don't already people have all these downloaded? You know what I mean? Shot in the Dark. Be Real. Did you watch the video? Do you know what was on there? Was Be
I
Real?
don't have it completely memorized, but you didn't say TikTok.
Well, of course TikTok
Yeah.
was on there.
You didn't say that.
Well, I was only at 5, Caleb.
I asked for 5, Nick.
Oh, TikTok, 5.
So it's, I know it's a YouTube, and then TikTok. I don't know like what in order, but then Instagram, I think, and then CapCut.
Oh, because so many people are
So
using
many
it.
people have TikTok.
Are using it for it, yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
InShot's better anyway.
Everyone wants to make it big, bro. On TikTok, you know? They're
Just
paying
like
pretty
us,
good
bro.
money now.
Just
I
like
need to
us.
start making TikToks. Just like make a whole bunch of crap. Maybe.
I think
make some money.
I still have episode 24 on my phone. So I think we should make some clips, upload them onto TikTok, promote. Because even if we can get like 10 subscribers from TikTok,
True.
then the Bluetooths promotes us better.
True.
You need just like you gotta have money to make money. You gotta have subscribers to get subscribers.
Yeah. And if all these clips, they got to be over a minute though on TikTok.
Over a minute?
Yeah, so then we can make money.
How much you need to make money from TikTok?
The videos just have to be over a minute, and then you make like a lot.
That's it?
Yeah.
There's no like.
Well, I bet there's some stuff.
See, this is why it's fun to have video. Because people can see that stuff now.
Yeah, that's true. I regret doing that.
Regret doing what? Oh.
Hey.
Alright.
Jinx. Jinx again. What's Tanner gonna get here, bro?
Is Tanner gonna come?
Well, he was like,
Yeah, I don't know. The whole Tanner thing's confusing. We set this seat here for Tanner because Tanner was like, yeah, I'm coming back, whatever.
and then I joked saying he was dead, but he's not dead. He's coming back. He should be, but shoot, we're 30 minutes into the episode.
No, we're 29 and 30 seconds.
Okay. Well, you don't have to get technical with it.
Too late.
No, but if you don't make TikToks longer than like a minute, you make like pennies. The longer, bang, 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 bang.
We interrupt this episode to tell you about the sponsor of our video. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have any sponsors.
One.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm so scared of one. I think I'm going to pick 2.
Why?
I don't know. Like, how bad is 2? Like, bad? Like,
I assume bad.
then probably 1.
Yeah.
But I don't want...
I could throw 1 on the
I don't
street.
want 2 of them in my house.
Oh, you're a thinker.
Because if you pick one brings another one to the party.
I feel like I'd be fine with it.
All right.
You ever watch Modern Family?
Not enough, no.
No? But you know what I'm saying there?
Mm-hmm.
They're cool.
But
You
is
can't
it
give
like...
any hits.
Is it like... Oh, you already gave him with Modern Family.
Yeah.
Is it like... But if it's your son, it's gonna be like the second generation. You know what I mean?
You know.
Like the internet personality type. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's bad. That's worse than...
Yeah, but 2 is bad, too.
Right. How
2
bad
is
it,
bad.
and if 2 is really bad? Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
So we picking 1?
I'm
Yo,
picking
that
1.
dude on the athletic body cleaning wipes thing, that's massive. That's his bicep.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because then you can see his shoulder and his lat underneath it.
That dude's pretty big.
I know. I told you. You might have messed up the camera. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
no, I didn't. Oh, and now it looks like it's just staring at me. Is it fine?
It's fine. Something might have changed, but it's fine.
Oh, yeah. You're clearly in view here. Your legs wide spread open. No. I'm fine with 1 unless he doesn't pull a Chris. I know.
A 1 wouldn't pull that.
No?
No. It wouldn't do that.
It wouldn't be like that. No, it's great. I would, of all the YouTubers, I would not think it would
I know.
be Chris
He made jokes.
about that. Yeah. I'm like fine with him doing whatever he wants to do, but
Yeah.
like, why does he gotta like promote it?
That's
my
the same
problem
thing.
with it.
That's the way that it is with everything. I'm gonna get really political here because I've been holding this into my chest for a really long time. All right. Say what you're, do what you want, feel what you want. You know, like who you want to like. Do what your body with you want, what you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't be out there promoting like. I've got nothing against somebody who's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, XWYZ, you know what I mean? But there's the flag and there's the whole month,
Yeah, it's
right? That's out of hand. Where's the straight flag? Have you seen Piers Morgan saying that?
No.
He's like, "Where's my straight flag? Where's my straight flag?"
Well, I also saw, this is weird people to be talking about this, but it was Aiden Ross, whoever that dude on Full Send is. Not the big buff guy, but like kind of chubby dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah. That dude.
Steiny.
And then,
Was it
Rice
Steiny?
Gum. Yeah, I think it is. And Rice Gum. Weird people to have in one room. But they were like, whatever, LGBTQ is only like, whatever, it was like 3% of the world's population. Why does it have to be such a big deal? I mean, I'm not offending. I'm not trying to be.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be as big as a deal as it is.
Yeah. There is more celebration for 3% of the population than there is for 97.
Yeah, it's like, I don't
And
care
it's
what you
the
do,
same
but
thing.
you don't gotta tell everyone.
Exactly. And also, be transgender if you want to. But you can't start teaching my kid.
That's exactly how I think. You can't be teaching kids that way.
Right, and I'm sure you've seen, it's all over the internet, the clip where there's the older African-American gentleman, and he's like, I don't do touching, whatever, and then these guys who aren't guys anymore come up to him, and they're like, they're gonna do some like dance or whatever, and he's like, no, I don't, whatever, like, this is, I'm a man of God, I can't do this, whatever, and like everybody in the room was like, oh, he's so mean.
Yeah, it's like they can do whatever they want. Because they're in the minority.
Yeah, do whatever you want to, but don't let it affect my life.
Exactly, like I don't care.
Right.
And like I just don't think it should be. I feel like if it's like 50% of the population, yeah, they deserve all this, but I feel like I don't want to like be telling everyone every time I go to the bathroom. Like that's maybe 3% of my life. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's me going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But every time it
that
happens,
doesn't mean you need to share it with
yeah,
everyone.
it doesn't mean I got to tell everyone. And of course, I don't like if someone walks up to me like I'm gay, I'm not gonna be like,
yeah,
get away from
same,
me. I'm gonna be like,
yeah.
okay.
And I
might treat you the exact
I don't
same.
expect somebody to hide it.
No, either do I.
Just like how, I don't know, like what's something that's weird about us? Like, oh, I just benched 195.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if somebody asks, I'll tell them, but I'm not gonna go around saying.
You just wouldn't tell everyone that.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not a thing like, oh, and I get there is people that are mean to them, and like that's understandable. But like, if someone walked up to me like, hey, I'm gay, I'm like, okay, I don't care. Like, you don't need to tell me that right away. I mean, I can learn about it.
Yeah.
Learn.
Yeah, if
about
I
it
need to know,
later.
then tell me.
Yeah, and if like I'm trying to set you up with a girl,
Yeah.
then tell me, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's different.
Dang.
But then we're 37.
We can
in.
just keep rolling, though.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, we need to say we're at least Tanner's here. I don't know where Tanner's at. Tanner went bye-bye. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's just not a big deal to me.
I don't know. I also think, you see the percentage, and this is kind of a question for you. I'm not going to try to state my opinions. But you see the percentage, and I don't know the exact numbers, but 0.01% of the population identified as a different gender than what they were born as in like 1950. And now it's 1%. You know what I mean? And so then that raises the question, is it because people who are as such identify, or they feel more comfortable doing that, or because it's more people are, as it becomes a more mainstream ideology, more people like kind of convert that way. You know what I mean?
See, yeah, I don't know. But like, when I see these clips of Anthony Padilla talking to Chris, and I'm like, I mean, I kind of cared in the beginning, but now I'm like, I don't really care. And he says he's happier, and I don't know.
Maybe he is.
And she's happier. Yeah.
And see, I'm sorry, that's another thing. I'm just gonna be upfront about it. None of the pronouns junk.
I don't care about the pronouns, man.
Chris is a
Well,
man.
it's hard to change.
Chris is a
the-
male, an adult
Yeah.
male. and Chris can decide that he wants to be, and for an adult male, you call an adult male he, his. You know what I mean?
And there's a difference between wanting to be called something and then, like, someone accidentally calls it to you wrong or whatever, and then getting really, really mad.
Right.
Like, I feel like Chris wouldn't get that mad. He might. If, like, I went up to him and was like, oh, I don't know. And I said he to him. And, like, say if I was in that position and I wanted to be called she or whatever, I would be like, I wouldn't even really say anything. If it was just, like, an offhand thing. But if, like, say, since I talk to you a lot, I'd be like, hey, can you just call me she?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, if you call me he, I wouldn't be, like, trying to throw you down or whatever. I wouldn't try to cancel you. You know what I mean?
No.
Like,
Nicholas, what is a woman?
I'm not answering.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I have.
Matt Walsh.
In, like, the liberal parades or whatever.
I'm not super, like, one direction or the other, like we talked about episode 3. Man, we've been doing this forever.
We really have.
But I'm not super one way or the other. But I really do enjoy, like, that kind of, you know, so it's the Daily Wire. Have you?
I've seen some of their videos.
So there's multiple people who are part of the Daily Wire, and it includes, like, Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
Now. And they're very conservative, and they get hate because they're biased or whatever.
Yeah.
But they don't hide the fact that they're conservative. But it's interesting to see the way that they battle certain issues versus the way that people on the other side of the political spectrum battle those same issues. And I get joy out of watching people argue.
Yeah. Well, I saw a TikTok. I think it was like 2 days ago, maybe. And it was one dude, and he was like, and he was talking about how, like, his girlfriend's family was mad at him because he's conservative or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, when I was 18, I was, like, heavy left. And I went to a parade for the conservatives, you know. And then he was getting, like, and he was a Mexican man. And he was getting, like, screamed at by these liberals about his race. And he was like, man, I hate, and well, this is like far left for these liberals, you know. And it's like, he was like, damn, this is really hypocritical. But then he sat down and he listened to Donald Trump or whatever, and he was like, this is way different than what you hear on the news. And then he switched to conservative or whatever that day. And that, I thought it was really interesting, because when we can vote, I would more want to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he says, like, it's completely different.
Right. And so we'll be able to vote for 2026 midterm. Will be the first time that we vote.
Oh, yeah. The midterm would be.
And yeah, I think, and then there are certain issues where, you know, somebody on the left would say something like, I can't think of an example right off the top of my head, but, like, blacks are, like, there's unfair bias.
Yeah.
When you even bring up the fact, or if they said something like, you're just not treating him right because he's a black person.
Yeah.
That's, like, immediately, that person is racist because that person thinks that it has something to do with race.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Or then,
there's
you know,
also,
we're also finding, statistics are showing now that the populations that are more conservative, there's actually less segregation. You know, like a state like Florida, the people, and Florida's in the past been very
racist, you could say, yeah.
Yeah. Right, and but we're learning that the issues that are often argued are caused by a different race or segregation aren't as big of a deal in places like Florida. And so something like a all black family is almost as likely to be successful in somewhere like Florida. And the percentage of successful or what percentage of the I don't like saying the word colored, but I think that's the word you have to say.
It's kind of the word you have to say here.
Yeah.
Or you couldn't use ethnicity there.
No.
But yeah,
I know
what you're saying.
The percentage of that population that is successful is higher. And it's often because of, in my eyes, the thing like, oh, he's black, that means that you don't like him.
Yeah.
When you just assume that something's different because he's black, that's the issue.
Yeah, there's definitely some things need to be said about it.
Right.
But then, because there's definitely racist people in America. For
Absolutely,
sure.
100%.
But, then you also have the thing, I feel like in California when it's so, everyone's racist. Say, I don't know, you call the bad play in Madden, right? And I'm like, dude, that was a dumb play. And then someone would be like, that's racist because you're giving me criticism.
Right.
I'd be like, no, I would say that's the same thing to whoever.
Exactly.
And I don't know. We don't live in California. Yeah. I don't know if that's what's going on or if it's legitimate racism.
Right, and I think the same thing about what people, there's, people are talking about how there's transphobia, there's inherent racism or transphobia or segregation against any person. I think that's kind of the way that it is. No, that person's my friend. Regardless of what they identify as or whatever, that person's my friend. I'll give them criticism. If they choose to take it, they can. If they don't want criticism, just ignore me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to criticize anybody, whether it's about Max always being a whiny little whatever, or about my neighbor across the street identifying as something else.
Yeah. I think we just live the I don't care who you are, what you are,
right.
Whatever.
And so there's also this this thing, and this kind of goes back to what we were talking about before, Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but the second that you say, that implies that not that something that not all lives matter, because and
that's not what they're trying to imply.
That's not their argument, is that not all lives matter. But saying that Black Lives Matter is suggesting some sort of somebody said they don't.
See, and the Black Lives Matter thing is one of those cases where I think actually something needed to be said because of the what was his name?
George Floyd. Whatever
happened with that. And then there was another case in wherever. And that was a case hey, these cops need to be held accountable for, which I thought was right.
Yeah. And so he's back on trial for something else. But there are trials related to the same issue for that policeman. And that can't go unspoken that happened. But arguing that it was because of racism, while he was, I believe, a mixed race man himself.
I don't know for sure, but.
And then, but then you look deeper into it and you see things like, oh, he was likely a drug addict, and he was likely under the influence of, actually they found that he was under the influence of drugs at that moment, and the way that the cause of death was described as him running out of air in whatever location, or I'm not a mortician, couldn't tell you. But they found that the policeman wasn't even kneeling on that spot.
We'll never know for sure.
Right, and I'm not saying that something shouldn't go unsaid. I think, regardless, and I'm just suggesting it wasn't a lynching, or I don't think in any way it was racially motivated.
Yeah, but at least, I mean, even if it wasn't, it was still a conversation that needed to be said
Right.
in America,
Yeah.
and it happened.
Yeah.
I mean, like, because we're not black, so we don't
Right.
know actually everything that goes on.
Right.
And of course, there's racist people. There's racist people towards white people.
Yeah.
And it's
See, that's another thing. Like, when you say like every white person is a racist,
it's racist.
that's racist.
It is.
Like, that's the most hypocritical thing. Or like, if you said like, you know, the life. I'm not gonna get into
Yeah. I think we've scratched the surface on our
it. Yeah,
opinions.
we could go deeper.
Yeah, but it's hard conversation.
Yeah, and Tanner never came.
Maybe he actually did die on the way. Rip Tanner.
How bad would that suck if he actually did?
Yeah,
and
imagine
we're
if he
just sitting
actually
here. We're gonna stop laughing, bro.
He's
Oh,
actually...
that's why there were sirens.
Oh.
Well, anyway, that was episode 25. Kind of a weird episode. We didn't know what to talk about at first, and then we got really...
It's the quarter quell, man. It's the quarter quell.
All right.